traveling inside the Frostbank Center, the final preseason home game for the Spurs as they welcome in the Utah Jazz. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. Again, no Victor Wembanyama tonight, but Chris Paul will play. Zach Collins will make his preseason debut for the Spurs. And on the other side, no Lauri Markkanen. He is resting tonight. Keontae George, their starting point guard, will not play as well. He got hurt in their last game against the Mavericks. But in that starting lineup for Utah is the 10th overall pick. And this
basketball mind, and it's not a surprise that he was going to end up being a head coach somewhere.
So no Wemby, but Chris Paul will play tonight. Walker Kessler and Zach Collins to tip it up. Jazz win it, and we're underway. Tip-off brought to you by Pizza Hut. Colin Sexton gets the first touch, fires, and puts it right in there. Colin Sexton against the Mavs in the Jazz preseason win a couple nights ago. CP3. Here comes Utah. Isaiah Collier, a couple young studs in this lineup for the Jazz, and there's Sexton again. Impressive.
Yeah, well,
kept alive. Barnes a three. He puts it in.
I love the beautiful ball as to why he fell so far in the draft.
Sexton again. Can't hit that time. The lob up to Hendricks is good. Taylor Hendricks.
That was a nice setup there from Collier. Took his time there, put the bounce or put the lob right on the money with the right amount of touch.
Hendricks in his second season, 20 years old, and Kessler with a big block on Sohan. That's what Kessler does.
Yeah, that's what he does. Exactly right. He's a tremendous shot blocker.
Williams buries a three. Here's Summer League head coach.
I always admire the guys who go from the video room to the bench. A lot of work.
Hendricks puts in the three. That's the next part. Makes his preseason debut. Quick ball movement. Champagnie, three, bucket. Julian has hit two of them.
That's exactly. I was looking at you in the corner of my eye.
Here's Jones against Williams. Quick crossover, shake and bake. Trey Jones.
It's a vintage Trey right there. Does a nice job with a little crossover dribble. Then he uses the rim nicely to protect his shot.
Cody Williams adjusting with a response.
It's just an absolute buffet of wide open shots when Chris Paul's on the floor.
Sensabaugh walks into a three. B3 and Mamu working together. Chris Paul buries it straight away, and he's talking to Sensabaugh.
Yes, he is.
Johnson trying to body inside the paint, and it works. Keldon Johnson, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Spurs throughout the preseason. Wemby, CP3 have had a couple. That's Johnny Chuzang for three. Second-year man out of U. Dress up as me as a high school hooper, and I'll dress up as you in your NBA jersey on Halloween night.
We'll try that.
Johnson for Tim. Kessler had a mismatch.
Yeah, he didn't take advantage of it.
Mikhailuk. Mamu fakes the three. Castle. He looks to attack and passes it off. Ball movement. Mamu Kalashvili for three.
Oh, Mamu didn't have to work a lot for that.
Collier dogged by Wesley. 3 seconds. Collier pushing him off and puts it in. 0.9 as Paul gets that rebound. His head immediately goes up. We'll see who's up court. And right there is Johnson again.
That's how he's going to make everybody.
Mikhailuk splitting defenders. Williams hits a three. Cody Williams, 10th overall pick. Shot it at 42%. Champagnie almost loses the handle. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Collins, no look to Sohan. Sohan gathers, and there's Kessler again. And then he gets two on the other end.
You reward your big.
Champagnie, no hesitation.
Those are the. Got all kinds of space to get that shot off.
Sexton to answer, and he does. Colin Sexton. San Antonio down by 1. Champagny, 8 on the shot clock. Collins attacking. No, but Sohan was there.
We're going to call that a lob off the glass.
Collins is in the game. Paul Sohan, easy 2.
Swarming all over the place, doing a nice job helping each other out.
Eubanks, nice 2-step. Johnson gets the screen, going strong.
Yes, you're allowed to flex on that.
The Mavericks.
And usually you see one big passage to the other big, it's usually something bad is going to happen.
Mamu failing it tonight. Battle. Sexton pulls up and hits a 3. Collins, Sexton again. 10th overall. He's played well. Sohan has as well.
Yeah, 2 nice plays.
Star. CP3 finding Sohan. Collins up fake, put it in, plus a foul.
Wow, it's just a beautiful setup from
Collins. Falls down, saves it. Sohan with one hand.
Question.
Injured the right shoulder, so all offseason as Sexton drills another 3. Collins had an opportunity to work on the left. Jazz turnover.
Oh boy.
Champagny
That was absolutely world class.
by 1. Sohan throwing it down. He says, Steph Castle, you ain't the only fella that can jam it with one hand. Sensabaugh 3. And a lead back to the Utah Jazz. 6 on the shot clock for CP3. Collins, there we go!
Oh, that's an explosive play. That
Comes Sohan. Extra pass.
Oh.
Jones got it back. Johnson hits and ties the game.
eventually.
Filipowski, dipsy-do.
Yeah, big fella shot. That's all he's got to do for this team. Doesn't have to try to do too much.
Second round pick out of Duke. Mamu all by himself on an island. The Mamu Island.
Yeah, you saw him miss.
It's not rushed a single thing. Gets the deflection. Here comes Wesley. Wesley for 2. The Flash is in the building.
When he gets the ball in the open court, it's hard to keep your eyes on him. He's a blur.
Mikhailo to answer and puts in a 3. Here comes Trey Jones to Keldon Johnson. Loses his footing. It doesn't matter.
What an
Castle the board. Here's what he can do. Coast to coast. Castle with contact. No, the putback by Keldon. He's having a night. 18 points. Jones. Spurs by 3. 10 on the shot clock. Sexton lost the handle. Trey Jones again, right down the lane. See what happens in Miami on Tuesday. Turned over again by the Jazz. Trey Jones. Oh, Keldon! He took a body! Snatched his soul! Jones. Sexton, step back. Tapped right out to Barnes. Barnes. Castle lining one up. Castle for 3. Williams. Tough shot. Filipowski's there for the cleanup. And we're tied at 103. We've gone back and forth all night. Castle! Blew right by him. See you later. Wesley to Barnes. You bet.
fun team, fun year. It's even better if our guys win a lot more games, which I think they will definitely do. Look at this stop.
Riley Minix.
It's good communication there. Talk out that switch.
Eubanks.
That's CC Collins, second and Drew Eubanks. They've been in the league for a while. It's not their first go-around.
Wesley, beautiful cut, and he finishes.
He's so dude, that's right at Filipowski.
Mikhailuk sent away by Sissoko. Sissoko gets it back, and he flies for the flush.
You almost have to make that one. Instead of running a little bit of clock, Alexa take a shot early in the clock and still knocks it down.
Mikhailuk. Minix, step back. You bet. Good night. It's here. The Spurs win it 126 to 120 to get their second win of the preseason.
And the Spurs win it. Your final Spurs
Fun game, entertaining, and our guys get the win, and that helps build a lot of confidence. I know it's the preseason, but coming down the stretch, the guys on the court aren't thinking that. They just want to try to